King Pride again. What's up, guys? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we do? I need a haircut. Look at this. And then having the hat on makes it look funny. Toulouse, what's up? Good morning. Yeah, Avoc don't play? What do you mean Avoc? Don't like the title? Bro, when I saw you guys lost, I was like, damn, okay. I have heard that 25IL have a good team though, but I was surprised because I'm like, damn. Like, I've always known GG to be like crazy at Rove. You know what I mean? I've always known you guys to be crazy. So when I heard that when I saw that you guys lost, I was like, oh, damn. We gotta watch that. Alright, chat, we're just sending out some noties and we'll get right to it, alright? Freak show. Freak show, turda, freak show. Oh, that's kind of cool. With T5 tanks. Akrillo, what's up? Yaka, bro, what's good? Cobalt, what's good? Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Dynasty, what's up, brother? Welcome. Okay, rollo. What's up, pizza? How we doing, bro? You love seeing most of the cities with 21.600 training in every camp being ready for a huge mage skin? Oh, yeah. Yo, you see the big numbers. 16-day training. So look, dude, listen, I was gonna switch back to League of Order, right, for Roots of War, and I like started all my training again, bro. I had finished my training so that I can switch civilizations. Forgot that I did that. Started all the training. Canceled one of them, got 50% of the resources back, realizing that it's not going to give you the expansion back. So, GG. GG. GG no re. Are those 10 new artifacts legendary ones? I don't think so, bro. I don't think they're all legendary. I'm be completely honest with you. Ya hay KVK en TFS. No, ahorita todavía no tenemos KVK, bro. Bueno, empezamos KVK, pero no hemos tenido peleas. We're finally making some progress, chat, towards the Auric. We getting there, we getting there. The YSS KVK done? No. We have control of the dragon now. Yo, thank you for the sub, bro. We have control of the dragon now, but we haven't really put we like started pushing them back, but like not really with like any sense of urgency, it feels like. I think people are just kind of like chilling. I think there's still like 20 days in that KVK too. Don't get me wrong, if we have more fighting over there, I'll switch over. Like right now I'm just doing like some daily stuff. Typical stuff that I would do. Let me see. Oh, I can't even buy my warrant yet. Dun, dun. TFS is cooked. So for TFS, we got our next match coming up. So we beat RK. It's gonna be TFS versus 14BS for division champs. Yep. I watched 14BS's match. They look pretty good. No. You can't make next row. Unfortunate. Don't worry, Amph. We'll bring the frame home, baby. I'll make sure we win that frame just for you. We gotta face the ones that beat the second team from BTX. I think we're cooked. Oh, tough. Like I said, we're just doing some daily routine stuff, and then we'll get to with the Roots of War stuff. Why are you playing with my emotions like that, man? Fuck off, mate. Piss off, mate. Need to carry 2-vet because he's useless? Crazy. Crazy comms. Talking about that, I think I need to buy dailies on this account now. I mean, I'm getting there. I mean, this account's not gonna always have dailies, right? Once the archers are max, I'm pretty much like done buying dailies. I can't miss more events because apparently I'm in negative AP. I like the AP system. I think the AP system's okay, but like at the end of the day, if you're a fighter, like the AP don't mean nothing, bro. If you're a fighter, you don't gotta worry about making the cut list with AP. Andre! Is that Cookie? What's up? Howdy. Are you the Cookie from the KVK we're in? I think I recognize your name. Don't you regret losing so many troops on each KVK? That's millions of power. Do you never see yourself as 300 million? That's whatever, bro. I don't live my life that way, Raw Academy. I don't live my life that way, bro. It is what it is. Shit happens, we move on, bro. Shit happens, we move on. Yes. Oh, welcome, Cookie. Welcome. Lenny Baker, what's up, brother? Whole TFS is here? Yeah, man. TFS shows a lot of love to the channel. Well, most of them. Every once in a while, well, not even every once in a while, you'll see a message in the chat like, anyone have a good Moo build? Or anyone got a good this build? I'm just like, Magdi Khaled, how you doing, brother? Wait, what are we? What is going on right now? Like I said, we're mainly doing like demo stuff, nothing too crazy. We haven't even decided to push them yet. I don't know what's going on over here. Like I said, I'm just doing my daily stuff and then we'll get to it. Gridiron King, what's up, bro?
Want me to take you home?
Yeah, and I don't know if any of you guys watched the TFS match, but RK was pretty good. RK was pretty good. We definitely out-calf-diffed them pretty hard. But it wasn't just because of the calves. Trust me, even if they had as many calves as we did, I think we would have won that. Being covered some new stuff about the leaks. I'm curious how you feel about the new map where everyone will have access to the Dragon Zone. I would like to know your opinion. On what part? Wait, what? Like, what do you mean? What was that? Are you talking about the home invasion stuff that he talked about? Yo, Bad Dog with the gifted memberoo. Appreciate it, Bad Dog. Appreciate it, Bad Dog. Baghdaddy the dog. Always showing love to the channel, brother. Appreciate you. As you guys know, man, each membership, whether it's one gifted, 20, 50, whatever it is, it all helps, chat. Appreciate you. Ooh, we got a little troop training going. Do I have any 20k troop trainings? No, I only got 10ks. I guess the 20ks you can only get from the VIP shop, or do you get 20 days the 20k day ones from March of Conquerors too? Should the Dragon Zone be accessible to those who can't win other zones? I think so. I think so, yeah. Because here's the thing, right? If they don't make it that way, as soon as people don't have access to Dragon Zone anymore, they're gonna just be like, well, GG. See you guys next season. And then it's just like, the season is pretty much like dead, you know? But when you still have like an overall, like, everyone fighting for everything type sheesh, like, there's still a chance to potentially win, like, all the way up to the end. Like, that's pretty cool. I do think they need to make KVKs to where like it is for sure fighting every pass opening. I don't like the way it's been. I forget what KVK was, chat, to be honest. But I miss it when I forgot what SOS it was. Where like legit every pass opening you knew there was gonna be war. So every pass opening was exciting. Whereas of right now, it's not necessarily that exciting when it comes to pass openings, because there's a lot of pass openings that lead to nothing. The fact that you could dodge each other and stuff like that, like, that doesn't, you know, doesn't really sit well with me. Who lost to who? Yeah, I'm gonna go into it right now. I'm gonna do a little commentary. I'm gonna work on my commentary, right? Practice. That way when if we get to like quarters, semis, and finals, if the Call of Dragons makers want to hire people to do like some commentary, I'll be ready to go, you know? Is YSS skipping for G2 or not? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'll be 100% honest with you. I hope they don't, because I'm here. But I don't. It wouldn't surprise me if they did. You know what I mean? It wouldn't surprise me if they did. Which kind of puts me in a weird spot. It puts me in a weird spot with this account, because it's like, well, where am I gonna go? You know what I mean? Like, where am I gonna go with this account? I don't know. I mean, every season there are some rumors we hear that they're skipping for G2, then they don't. Yeah. I personally think that they should wait. Outside of my own selfish reasons, obviously. I think that YSS is attracting so many good players right now because of how hard they're dominating, that their next recruitment, they should focus on picking up more tank players. Hold on, chat. I gotta buy some dailies. They should pick up more tank players. They should pick up more tank players. They should also try to find a war lead that's like an international war lead, or figure out a way to do translating for the international players. Because you guys know, bro, once you get to like, you know, KVK 1 or KVK 2, communication is everything. Don't get me wrong. YSS has a lot of players that have like a good understanding of what to do on the field and stuff like that. But I mean, there's nothing like, you know, just saying something in voice and then people immediately start doing it instead of like typing a marker and so on. But even if they went to G2 right now, they would do good. They would still do good even if they went now. Oh my god, I need one token? I'm doing it. Yo, Ian! Ian with the 10 bomb!
I need a Cav account, lol.
You need a Cav account? Ian, appreciate the 10 bomb, my bro. Appreciate that super chat. Thank you, brother. One man said, I need a Cav account. We all need Cav accounts, bro. We all need Cav accounts. Working on my Sybil now, as you guys can tell. Guns, at 10K subs, you're gonna give up another brow, or what are you gonna do? No. No, dude, I'll probably never give up another brow, man. That shit was miserable, bro. That shit was miserable, chat. I don't go out much, don't get me wrong, but even just being at the gym, at my kids' soccer, at my kids' like boxing practices and stuff like that, like, nah, bruh. If I had to choose between new mages, who to go for, as you have limited resources. That is a great question, my friend. That is the $1 million question right there. Here's the thing. When it comes to that, it all really just depends on, like... It all just depends on what you got, you know? It all just depends on what you got, man. Little Sybil. We got the dailies going for her from scratch. So with dailies alone, I think you can max it here in like a month and a half or two. So she'll get there. She'll be ready. Like, she'll be maxed by the time the new archers come out. She'll be ready by the time the new archers come out, man. She is a... From what I hear, she's like a straight tank destroyer, man. Let's see. Why is she a tank destroyer? She has a defense break. That's why her and Kanara with the snow peak go crazy, bro. At 500 rage, she inflicts defense break. Like 100% inflicts it, bro. That is insane. Every 500 rage. You know how fast that is, chat? No wonder the snow peak Kanara or the Kanara Sybil goes crazy. You're proccing that snow peak fucking like all the time. Wait, is she not a rally here? Where's her rally? Oh, this is the launching the rally. The bypass. 3.5 seconds if you build her right. Gotcha. Better to wait for open field tests with mages. We got tricked too many times. Oh, fuck. The dailies are $3. I thought it was $5. Dun, 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 dun. You guys see I have a bunch of 0 stars. That's because I don't have enough money right now to make a... I don't have enough coins to make a 2-star. To try to extract them. So I'm just kind of hoarding 0 stars until I get enough coins. How many people we got in here? 124 people in the chat right now. All right. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and get into some of these intense matches. Okay. I'm excited to have Sybil, bro. Like, that's what I love about this Archer account and why I haven't given up on it is because it gives me a whole nother perspective of the Archer life. You know what I mean? Like, the Archer journey is so much different, chat. The style, the heroes, You know what I mean? Because if you're not an Archer player, all you hear about is people talking trash about Archers. Like, oh, Archers are dead, Archers suck, blah, 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 blah. But if you're like a true Archer player, you realize, like, you're just sitting there like, these people don't know what they're talking about, bro. These people don't know what they're talking about. Archie boy, what's up? My bad, guys. Chewing on an ice. Like those noobs that can only play with long-range warfare? Exactly. Exactly my point, bro. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go watch how and what happened with GG. GG and 25IL. What division are they again? What division is GG and the 25IL match? So I would normally do this by myself, to be honest. Chat, here's CFS. We got our final. Yo, Stan with the 10 bombs.
Amp stinks.
Says Amp stinks. Yo, appreciate that. Appreciate that, Stan. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the 10 bomb. BTR got beat by Snicks. I guess that's like the old show of BTR, huh? IWG lost to Pod. Interesting. Sheesh to XG. Snicks versus BTR is the biggest upset? Is it though? Is it though? Okay, we're also gonna watch this one. Oh, here it is. The GG25IL. There's also the FSK one. I must have accidentally skipped the FSK one, but let's go ahead and watch this one. Let's see what happened. 43-22 is like, it's a pretty dominant score, but at the same time, like, it's not like too bad. You know what I mean? Like, it really just came down to maybe like a few live zone captures and maybe like 10-15 minutes of controlling the buildings. RFF lost to NXW. Ooh, okay. There's a few that we can watch, guys. There's a few that we can watch. Okay, so starting over here, we got on the GG side, we got Asta, 98 million power. Evil Frog, 122. I guess we don't have to say the power. It could be that they're trying to clear out their treasuries. We got Enemy IRL, or Enemy RL, KPC, Mr. Revo. What do we got? Anubis, Ice Flame, Spooter Noob, Happy to Go Curly, Jackrin, Kaiser, Hera, and Novo. There's their king right there, Kynan, Port Gazays, Anton, Speedy RGS, Duckfee, Rogo, Graken, Dippo, Substance Abuser, Sure, Johnny Walker. How is this guy playing in row? He has a ticket. Interesting. Interesting. Blanket, Princip, and Super Rick Rollin. Okay. Next. Oh, they got Gru, the man, the myth, the legend himself, bro. Try again. Ghost Farmer, Bacteria, Call Infantry, Call of Farming, Senjuin, Chip. I remember Chip. Bee Chopper, Poseidon, Shinbi, Sierra, Ouroboros, Killboxen, Ben, Coven, Vincent, Valoya, and Iced. And we got Prime over here. And the last one, or I think there's one more. There you go. Rosie and Mei Bong. Oh, no, there's more. Oh, no, I think, oh, yeah, it still goes back here. Tata. I don't know what home is anymore. TFS is pretty fun, not gonna lie. Well, I'm glad you're still around, Sainer. I think TFS will be back on top, bro. I don't know about on top, chat, like how we were, like 3rd place, but hopefully we can get back into like at least 18 billion next season. Just purely focusing on activity, bro. Yo, Captain, what's up, bro? What you up to, Cap? You trying to join me in this VC or what? Or are you busy? What's the business, bro? I need a co-caster. Okay, so starting off, you can see here. Okay. All right, what do we have here? Okay, so they're using Flying Chicken to come get Tree of Healing. Get the quick initial capture there on the right side. Okay, on the left side, mainly just tanks going out. A lot of tanks. Holy smokes. Looks like they're doing like a... This is probably all their garrisons going out. Looks like they're focusing their calves, the majority of their numbers to the right side for 25 IL. These guys are... Okay, so it looks like they're garrisoning... Looks like they're garrisoning Hall of Power, Tree of Courage, and all their extra marches are going off to the right side. To the weak side, essentially. So... most row leaders call this like a strong side because your Hall of Power and your buildings are immediately out there. And then this is the weak side because you have to come out this way. So you can see that most teams... Okay, and these guys are focusing this way as well. Majority of their numbers. These players could have touched the Hall of Water, but they probably have like a rally set, so they don't want to reset that. Yeah, it looks like... Okay. Oh, he's going straight for it. Oh, boy. Okay, so far when we look at like the cav and infantry div, there is a few range marches out here for 25 IL and a few range marches over here for GG. Okay, how's the left side looking? A few rallies going out on the left side. We got a Tobin Emrys, Gorish Skogel, and a Quan Kuma going out. On the left side, looks like 25 IL has control of their strong side. Looks like this is where the main brawl is going to be. What, is it immediately on simple mode? I guess so. I guess it's immediately on simple mode. You can see the... Okay, so they went with the rally strat. So GG went with the rally strat, and it's a cav rally. I think they already have infantry in here. Let's go see how that turned out. Let's go see how that turns out. All right, here we go. Ooh, yeah, that's not gonna do well. That's not gonna do well. Look at that, 23 ticks. I mean, it's hitting pretty good. Oh wow, actually, it's smoking this thing. Maybe they didn't have that many troops in there. Tobin's cooking though. Okay. We got another Gorish Danfell coming out for their Tree of Courage. Oh, yikes. 25 IL takes their Hall of Nature in the middle. End up taking... Okay, we got a rally coming over here. King Coco. Let's see how this Quan Kuma does against a Kuma garrison. I've been seeing a lot of teams run like Kuma primary for garrison. I'm not sure why. I mean, don't get me wrong. Kuma primary does do good when you're swarming. It does do good when you're swarming. Okay, so they took this rally. Let's see. Battle reports. It hasn't popped up yet. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we had a Kuma Kwan versus a Tobin Emrys. Oh, it was a full-blown... Wait. Okay, so it was 2 million calves. Wow, dude. Legion buffs. Yeah, they have a 3-star Golden Rock with the Tobin Emrys. Okay, that did really good. That did really, really good. I thought that this Kuma Kwan was gonna be able to melt that Tobin Emrys, but nah. It traded 1 for 2. Nice rally there. What else we got? Tree of Courage as well. Okay. They had a Magzay versus a Gorish Danfil. Gorish Danfil didn't make it. Wasn't able to take down the Magzay Garrison. Just saying, building loyalty to active players definitely keeps people committed. Yeah. It's the flying chickens. They're OP. No. Flying chickens are not OP, bro. Besides the fact that they can fly in ambush, besides that, like, nah. Got some 25 IL range units. Yeah, range units are just food, man. In Roots of War, bro. If you have range units, okay. So the teleport's activated around the 51-minute mark. It'll be interesting to see if any of these teams are going to be making any plays from the teleports. You can do some pretty interesting stuff through the teleports. 25 IL still has control of the Hall of Nature. If we look over at the points, 25 IL has 520 points a minute to 460 a minute. GG's actually missing a player at 29 and 30. Yikes, bro. Missing a player in Roots of War, especially in the division playoffs, is a tough take. Let me tell you guys, as a Roots of War leader myself, dude, like the amount of work you have to do to ensure that your players are there is, it's a lot, bro. It's a lot. Okay, we got a Tohar rally. What the hell am I watching? What in the hell am I watching? Interesting. I mean, maybe it was their garrison. Chat, maybe it was their garrison and he's just there now. Okay, we got a response coming back in. We got a Kuma Kwan rally. Interesting. Not even Kwan primary with that rally tree. Let's see how it's going to do. It's going up against that, I believe it was Cavs that they had in there. 25 IL putting some good pressure. Staying above the halfway map. Okay. The stone's going to spawn in 3 minutes. 3 minutes for the spawn. Not to mention, biggest problem is the time set. Sometimes time set doesn't match the possible outcome. Yeah, but as a Roots of War leader, you take accountability for that. So whenever you build your team, right, you gotta make sure you pick people that can make those times. So you have 3 times, and the priority of the list for the roster is based off how many people can make at least your 2 primary. The third one, but for the most part, you want to pick a team that can make all 3. Right? So it really just comes down to planning. So I definitely hear what you're saying, that the time zone stuff could be a little tough, but at the end of the day, it really does come down to planning. Okay, so we got 2 GG rallies coming in. Oh yeah, that's gonna melt. That's gonna melt like butter. We lost 10 to 15 players during migration. That were on your row squad. Oh damn, that's tough. Okay. Okay, 2 minutes left. Okay, so we got the bee spawning in 3 minutes. Bee spawning in 3 minutes. Let's see how they react here. Okay, so they ended up taking this back. Do you gotta like wait a second or open it twice and then you can see the second one? Okay, second one. We got a Kuma Kwan. It didn't trade good, bro. That Tobin Emrys is actually kind of cracked. It's probably that 3-star Golden Rock, man. The Tobin Emrys rally doing really good. Wow. Okay. I mean, it's still lost, though, but still. They were able to take the Tree of Courage as well. You gotta, like, double-click it. Okay. Saying whether didn't you get MVP then you noob? Who got MVP for us? I don't even know who got MVP for us. I'm MVP in Gun's heart. Bro, the fuck you are, bro. You're harder to get a hold of than the damn president, bro. Okay, we got stone available in less than a minute, and we don't even have any kind of presence in the middle yet. Interesting. No kind of presence in the middle yet. We do have a singular march here from 25 IL. That looks like a farmer. Oh, no, it's an elk rider. We also have the beast spawning up north behind GG. Looks like it's a minute 35. Bro, listen, one of the things that I don't like, that I think it's going to lead to some upsets, is the way the pets work. You know what I mean? I think it should be based off DPS. Like, whoever got the most damage onto the pet by the time it dies gets the buff. Because the way that the pets are originated right now, guys, is whoever gets the last hit, essentially. Or maybe it is the highest deep. No, actually, no, it's not. Because on our third team, I was literally with a singular cav march hitting the pet. And then enemy player came over. And then he started hitting the pet with 5 cav marches. And then I still ended up getting the pet. So I do think that's something that they need to change within Roots of War to kind of make it more even, to where it kind of goes towards the team that's doing their thing or doing just better. Okay, 30 seconds there. Wait. Unavailable. Huh? Did they... What the hell happened to the stone? They captured it? When we're playing Borderlands 4? Nah, bro. Borderlands, I don't think so, man. That game does not look like it's for me, to be honest. Okay, we got another Anubis Cav rally coming in. I'm very interested in this Cav rally over here. We got Jack Ryan swarming this by himself. Actually, sorry, that's a rally. It looked like it was a singular march from the angle I was at. Okay, it's doing good. It's gonna be able to take that building back. Okay. Let's see how this Cav rally does again. A Tobin rally. Let's see. 28, ticking for 20s, ticking for 20s. Still ticking for 20s. Alright, boom. You can see there, GG got a hold of the first pet. That's huge. They're gonna get stacks for more points. It's melting it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's doing pretty good. Anubis is there with his 4 extra marches, looking to support his rally. Jack Ryan comes in with the reinforcement for the rally. Solid. It's tough to MVP garrisoning 2x buildings, especially when one is never touched. Kuma Goresh does a better garrison? Definitely not. Definitely not. Okay, maybe Kuma Goresh might be better than Kuma Kwan for garrison. Maybe. I'll give you that. But just overall, nah. Anubis. Looks like they're going to be able to take the building back again, bro. That's crazy. I mean, he probably definitely has, like, the fair matchup on it. You rallied a lot of people's bases with Tobin and the Moon Bear. Alright, boom. So once a team takes the building, guys, it's still 2-minute marker before they start getting any kind of points. Okay? Before they start getting any kind of points. You can see a few people here, a few of the Cav players. Okay, they are refreshing it with Cavs. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Okay, we got another rally over here. What do we got here? We got a Gorish Skogul. That, bro, GG is... They're doing pretty damn good. I wonder where the main separation at. I mean, we already have a little bit of separation. The reason why 25IL has that advantage right now. Dude, what happened to the stone? I don't even know what happened to the stone. GG doing a really good job of keeping pressure on all the buildings, bro. As you can see right now, GG has control of all the buildings. As far as the outposts go, what do we got? Okay, looks like 25IL has the better ratty players messing with these outposts. You got Tata over here. People are just walking right by each other. Not even if you're just walking right by each other. Look at that. Those portals are cracked, bro. Soy de arcade. Buena pelea de ayer, Guns. Oh, GG, bro. GG. Looks like they're gonna take the tree of healing as well. GG starting to really step it up. GG starting to really step it up. Oh, I think it's unavailable because they are fighting for the stone right now. I would imagine. Looks like they're using a few TPs here. Speaking of which, did you win your round? Yep. Yep, it was like 12k to like 66. We won it. We won it in pretty dominant form. We won it in pretty dominant form, I would say. We got another rally coming in from Trey. Okay, we can look at that other battle report, the third one. Okay, so look at this. Bro, this Tobin Emrys is just terrorizing the Kuma Kwan. And that's what's going to make the difference between the top teams. Being able to make those adjustments needed to be able to, you know, stay competitive against your enemies. So, in this situation here, that Tobin just keeps beating this Kuma Kwan. So, you got to be ready to switch things up if you need to. Okay. Okay, so... Okay, alright, so now it's available. They are all fighting. They all got a bunch of marches here trying to come in for the stone here. However, it's very important for the teams to make sure that they're still keeping up to date with their pressure on the buildings. It seems like GG is doing... It's interesting how this whole match is being played, alright? Like, this whole entire left side of 25IL is just chilling. They're sending rallies here, but no support marches with the rally. So I will say that is something that could have been done a little bit better on the GG side, is making sure that they also have marches supporting these rallies. Because when you're just sending rallies on their own with no support, I mean, it's good pressure, right? At least they're sending the rallies, but rallies without field support, not much gonna happen there. So happy we won versus FSK. Sad they can't take a loss and move on. What division is that? That's gonna be the next match that I go into. Okay, so boom, they're still duking it out in the middle. When we look at the different configurations, 25IL just has more players here in the middle here. If 25IL takes it, more than likely they're gonna try to bring it to the Hall of Power. It all really just depends on what side they have control on. Okay. We have a Poseidon still rallying with the Kuma Kwan. Interesting. Now we have a Theodore Lee in the garrison. We have a Theodore Lee in the garrison. Coco will continue to use Bruin Bear for rally. Maybe it's Coco's best rally pet, you know? Sometimes you just gotta use what you have best. So it looks like GG starting to create a nice wall here to kind of block them from continuing forward. It's traveling. You can see they're having a freaking flying chicken fight over the top there. Very nice use of the flyer. there for 25IL. GG providing some good pressure here with the flying chickens coming over the top. That Atheist is living forever, bro. That Atheist Thea is living forever. You can see it's a flying chicken. It's going right over the top, baby. All the way home. Super Rick rolling, coming in from behind. A little bit more of a micro here, but he could have just went around and then intercepted right around here instead of continuing to hit him from the back and taking a ton of damage from kill boxing. Okay, you can see here 25IL starting to swarm this building with the help of a Quan Kuma. Looks like 25IL is going to be able to secure this. GG coming in from the top. A few players staffing in, looking to make the cutoff, coming around the right side. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't think it's going to be enough players. Can the GG Cavalry utilize their unyielding rush properly to get through this crowd? Trace coming in strong. Here comes Mr. Revo. Oh! Here comes Mr. Revo. Here comes Mr. Revo. GG being able to properly utilize the unyielding rushes to get through, and the stone is down. It's down on the 1 yard line. It's down on the 1 yard line. Can GG pull it off? No, it looks like they're going to end up taking the building here. It looks like they're going to end up taking the building. Look at this. Look at this. I'm practicing my commentary. This is my first time doing commentary for Roots of War. Okay, so 25IL is able to secure that building now. Now, GG has a lot more work to do. This is an interesting position to be in because it's a very difficult position to reinforce, right? I mean, it'll be easier for 25IL, right? Because they can cut off here. With GG on the other side, has to come all the way over here. And, oh, wait. Oh, did they capture it? Nope, they're still going ham for it. Here's the thing, okay? Here's something to think about. Should they be using their Staff of the Prophets on a stone that's only going to cost 2k? Some may say no. It's better to just save your Staff of the Prophet for the other stones that cost a little bit more points. You can see here up top, GG has 1 stack of the Berserk. So when you initially take a pet, so we got another pet coming over here in 15 seconds. We got a lot of things going on. So I can imagine the Roots of War leaders right now trying to coordinate this madness. You got a pet spawning in 10 seconds, running around the south side, and you still have a freaking stone here that 25IL and GG are trying to take care of. He's coming in. Sierra coming in hot, and bang. Captured it. What was that, like 2 or 3k points? 25IL being able to secure that there. Okay, next we got the pet. We got a few people coming in here. Like I told you guys earlier, when it comes down to the pet, it literally is like random, bro. I think whatever March is doing the highest DPS ends up taking the pet. So, yeah. It's going to be interesting here to see who gets it. I think they're just fighting each other right now. There's Gru coming in with his Cav lineup. It looks like he's still running a Skogel, though. It looks like he's still running a Skogel. FXK still going, yeah. Not in Roots of War League. Yeah, they're out, dude. FSK out. I don't think, bro, people don't understand, like, how much coordination it takes, bro, to run a proper team. It takes a lot of time, bro. It takes a lot of time. The initial time is a little rough, but, you know. The pet is still chilling. Stone's gonna come up again in 6 minutes and 50 seconds. They're still duking it out. It looks like 25IL is gonna be able to control this. They're just taking out all the marches. They did go with the better decision. Oh, another GG player staffs in to try to come steal this. Oh, and then he gets yeeted out of the way. More GG players staffing in, looking to try to make it happen. Oh my goodness. Oh, but it's a bunch of range units, bro. KPC. They're just getting cooked. The pet is down to like no HP, and bang, the next mark goes to 25 IL. So now they have both at 1 stack each. Another rally here from Kenyon hitting a Koan garrison. That's gonna go down. They're just duking it out on this right side, bro. Straight duking it out on this right side. I mean, that's pretty smart of GG. It looks like GG is mainly focusing on controlling this left side. You know what I mean? However, unfortunately for them, 25 IL has their Tree of Healing. So GG not having the Tree of Healing, they're not going to be able to keep up as much. Some of their players, so some players can keep up with the Cav and Infantry demand of Roots of War League. But if they take your Tree of Healing, I mean, that's roughly what, guys? Maybe like 1 million troops from the healing that you get there. So, who wins the pet? Last hit or total damage? I think it's last hit, and it's definitely not total damage. I'll tell you that, because I've been in situations where I was the only Cav March, singular Cav March, not even a 5-bomb, singular Cav March, and I was able to take the pet. So you can see also, if you guys bring your attention right up here where my cursor's at, it looks like that's a timer for their buff. So as some of you guys may know, when you first take the buff, it gives you certain, or when you first take the pet, it gives you certain buffs. And I think once the buff is over, you're left with the stack to increase the points you get from taking the buildings. Okay, we got Poseidon again with another Kuma Kwan with the Moon Bear. Coming in hot. This is where you start seeing the differences in the cavalry and range units and everything, right? Because you got Prince of GG. This guy's been running archers the entire game. He doesn't believe in cabs. Archers are good though. I mean, archers are good, but when you're playing against the top teams, those archers are cooked. Like, just straight up, they're just cooked. Is the pet a new mechanic? Yes. Yep. New-ish. I mean, it's been around for several months now. Okay, they got a Theodore Lee in the garrison. However, this 25 IL rally is getting absolutely sworn down. Like I said, GG is putting some crazy, like, bro, the difference right now, guys, is literally almost nothing, bro. So the main difference is 25 IL captured the initial points, and they have the stone. Okay, so the initial points, and the stone is what's keeping 25 IL ahead. You can see here 25 IL from Guru. TP staffing in. Looks like he's going to fill the garrison. Nice play done there by Guru. Nice play done there by Guru, to be honest. Smart play to be able to keep that Tree of Healing going. We got the rally over here. It looks like the Kuma Kwan's going to go down. All the pets give the same boost, and it's during the 5. No, it's not the same boost. They do different boosts. Yeah, there's separate boosts. I think there's like a March speed one. There's a damage to rallies one. I think there's a damage in garrison and rallies. There's like a few different ones. I have like a folder of like the different screenshots of the pet buffs. Does it tell us what the pet buffs are? You can see a lifestone counter up here as well. Right? 25 IL has 1. You can see all the building control. So 25 IL starting to come back. That's the thing, right? 25 IL has had these blessing or these halls forever, which makes them like continue increasing the gap in the point game, right? Because the Hall of Water gives you a lot of points, man. So if you can see here, the halls give you 150 points every minute. First occupation is 750 points. Okay, 750 points for first occupation. There's player points, but it doesn't count towards your overall score over here. But anyway, so the ongoing is 150, right? And then 750 for alliance points. And if you look at the Tree of Courage, 400 points. So it's like, it's important, but it's still half the points, right? And then when we look at the outposts, it's a lot less, right? 80 points, 80 points. But hey, 160 points a minute for the outposts. It all ends up adding up, man. It all ends up adding up. I think all the halls are 750 a pop. Yep, 750 a pop, and then 400 for the trees, and then 80 for the posts. So that's essentially how the breakdown is. Okay, we got GG starting to provide pressure on the left side. I think a little too late. I think they should have. I think they should have did something like this a long time ago. That Magro Danfil is absolutely cooking. Really good tactic though. They got a rally being supported by the rally swarming here. I don't think they're gonna be successful. It looks like that Magro Danfil is gonna be able to hold. I'm actually very interested to look at this rally report. Okay, it's traveling. 25 IL once again. Trey K with the freaking. That's their runner right there for 25 IL. That's their runner. He needs to be careful because I think I've seen people try to get like too close over here, and then they end up like dying or like resets. I forget what happens, but. Oh yeah, 30 for the ongoing. Right. First capture is 80. Yep. Okay, GG coming in with the Hydra. But the Hydra can't. See, that's the importance of having a flyer escort. Super Rick rolling again with some more flying chicken pressure here. And he's dead. Okay, so it looks like see, dude, what did I say, guys? In the beginning, I was like, it's gonna come down to like building control and like a few like stone captures. Like 22 to 40 is not as bad as it may seem. As you guys can see, like on the field, there's times that GG has the pressure on them. There's more times that 25 IL has more pressure on them. What's the power difference here in their matchup? Boom. Yang captured another life stone. You can see on the top there. Okay. All right, we're gonna forward this towards the end. We'll say like the last 10 minutes, because we got a few other matches to watch. Okay, 10 minutes left. You can see now 25 IL has three stone captures to GG 0. So that's like where the big difference is there. Obviously there's also, they both have 2 pets each, right? They also have 2 pets each. So they're both teams are doing really well and making sure they're over at the pets. We got a GG Dragon back here doing God knows what. Yep. Another 25 IL rally coming in for the Tree of Healing. Guys, ultimately, I mean, look at this, right? So when we look at the battle reports, look at all these. It really does come down to, like, what was happening here, right? So the Theodore Lee did really good against their Urag Tobin. And then what else we got? Theodore Lee again. Theodore Lee. They ended up switching to a Theodore, and then they have a Theodore Naya. Okay. Kuma Kwan Garrison versus Anubis. Bro, yeah, that Cav rally was just wrecking them, dude. That Cav rally was wrecking them, but 25 IL was just putting way more pressure on. They're just putting way more pressure on. Look at this Kuma Kwan rally versus the Theodore Lee. Took it out. Like, Theodore Lee is cool, you know, but, like, I don't think it's good enough. Then you got Kuma Kwan over here. And then Kuma Kwan again versus Theodore. Lost that time. Obviously, there's a lot of factors to take into consideration. I don't think they ran the proper pet for this. I mean, I guess Lee has Lee has passion though, right? Lee gains passion, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there it is. But is it enough passion? I don't know. I don't know if it's enough passion. You could replay the matches, yeah. You got 25 IL, yeah, see? So big shout out to 25 IL, man. GG. GG. Let's go ahead and forward to the end. Yeah. I'm gonna pick you up. Is Grandma taking you? Okay, so I'm taking you to school. Okay. Lee Passion falls off before the Rock if deputy has to be commander. Check the 25 IL Hall of Power. Which one? This one? You're talking about this one? So now we got a Kuma Kwan versus their Kwan Kuma. Yeah, they're just losing. They're just losing. Ooh, wow. Look at that, dude. Korra's daddy. Look at that. They had the I wish we could see statistics, bro. We can't see statistics. But you can see that here they went with the fierce attack build. Right? They went with the full package of roars and whatnot. They went with the advanced coil. Yeah, that's a pretty cracked setup, I'm not gonna lie. That's a pretty cracked fierce attack setup. Okay. Did it win the trades though? It didn't do as good as the other one though. The GG did better. The GG one did better than that cracked out freaking pet. Interesting. History has been made. Boom. Winner 25 IL Immortal Legions. GG. Two great teams battling it out, man. And then shout out to Kill Boxon. Shout out to Kill Boxon. 200 score from Immortal Legions. Yup. GG. Okay. Okay, so when we take a look at the score here, Livestone's 15K. Let's see. 43,000 minus 15,000.
43,000 minus 15,000 is
okay.
28,000.
So without the Livestone captures, it would have been 22.8 to 2,800. So all GG had to do, I mean, they mainly got beat because of the field control. They mainly got beat because of field control. As you guys saw, GG was doing a pretty good job as far as keeping pressure on the rallies, but they needed more field presence, man. It might have just came down to quality of marches. Yeah, it came down to quality of marches. Look at that. Total kills, 67.5 million kills for 25 IL. 55.4 kills for GG. Right? So the trades were just better for 25 IL. And then live stones obtained 4, bro. Interesting. Yep. Yeah, GG focused one side. I mean, could have been better, could have been worse. I don't know. All right. Let's move on to the next one. The FSK matchup. Let's move on to the FSK matchup. What division was that, chat? Can you guys help me out? What division was that? 24? Ooh. That was close. 28k to 33. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. And then FSK at 4.1 billion. Avoc at 3.9. Okay, here we go. We're getting ready to watch it. Anyone from Avoc in the chat, let your guys' alliance know that we are beginning doing a watch party on your guys' kingdom. See, bro, this is what's dope about Roots of War, right? No offense to Avoc, but I've never heard of Avoc until right now. Roots of War is an opportunity for a little bit smaller teams that have a good core, like leadership and people that organize their teams, to be able to show, hey, look at us. You know what I'm saying? So okay, so spawning in, looks like FSK doesn't have a TP order considering their entire team is just coming in. It does look like Avoc has a TP order. Based off how slow the cities are coming in, you can kind of tell they probably have one of their wardleys is probably calling out the names, right? Oh, they got Alpha Deer. Wait, who is Avoc? Is this the new BXS? Yo, Mobo, thank you for the sub, bro. We got Exter here. Okay. Okay. Sí. Okay. Con cuidado. 25 IL just outplayed them. Not sure they're outpowered or outwalleted though. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily. I mean, they won, so technically they did outplay them, right? But anyways, let me give a shout out to the players here: Lennox, Phoenix, Causa Beach. All right, let me start this back a little bit. Yo, Como, thank you for the sub, bro. We got Polyester, Poppy, MC Stink, McLean, Dolomite, Dark Phoenix. Yeah, you can tell. Who is... Where's... Has Avoc always been Avoc? Jester, Divide for Rain, Syntheside, Viking, Luix. What else we got? Paretos. Yeah, these guys have a TP order, bro. You can tell. You can tell they have a TP order. Paradox, Sparky Brawls, Luke's. Just woke up. Really need that sleep. Alpha Deer, what's up, bro? GG to you guys, man. GG. This looks like it was a crazy fight. We're just about to watch it right now. We got Froggy in here. Okay, going through the FSK guys, we got Granny, Omar, Tomoki, Cujo, Reaper, Grumpy, Tom Ford, Kyler, Burn Baby Burn. Don't know how to say that name. Panda, Antian, Rage, Debin, Tien, Andre, Clano, Brawley. There's their king, FSK Kyle, Zos, Viper Drip, Steel Chicken, BK, Starstruck. I don't know how to say his name. Okay, let's see their initial plays. Let's see initial plays. Do they have all their players? That's always question number one. Oof. FSK has 27 players in and Avoc 26. 28 players now to 26. So rough start for Avoc in the beginning, missing 4 players off the Ripskis. Okay. All right, here we go. FSK coming in strong with a lot of Cavs coming in. Clano coming in with the Cavs on the left side. All right. How's Avoc looking? Avoc looks like they have a lot of range units, bro. A lot of range units. This is going to be a very interesting fight to see. How does Avoc pull this off when they have a substantial amount of range units compared to FSK in the beginning? FSK has some range units out there, but not as many. So this is going to be a very interesting fight. You guys can see FSK went straight for the Cav Rush to get the buildings. So off the rip, it looks like FSK is having the best start compared to them. Okay, as you guys know, you don't get the initial points till you fully capture the buildings. Let's see. Okay, they got an assigned person back here. Clano coming in to get the outpost. Nice. We got a nice Cav battle here between Avoc and FSK. Had people with game freezing and internet issues for you guys. 28 to 30. Yeah, yikes. That's tough. We got some rallies coming out already on the side of Avoc. We got a Kuma Kwan coming out. We got a Gorish Skogo coming out. We got a Kwan Kuma coming out. Yeah, all the top teams are gonna have the new heroes done and ready for war. Pulled it off with skill and better builds. Your fearless leader, Eternal. Hey, shout out to Eternal. Let's see how this ends up playing out. Let's see how this ends up playing out. We got the first rally coming in from Avoc. FSK putting in some crazy pressure. Yeah, this is going to be a good fight, bro. This is going to be a good fight. Yeah, super happy with our win. One step closer to that frame. Hope you guys win your qualifiers too. Cookie. Nice. Yep. Good luck to everybody. Love the content for sure. Appreciate the support, guys. Like I said, as these matches get like further into the tournament, they're gonna get better and a lot more interesting to watch. I'll start posting them on YouTube, like actual matches of whoever has like the match of the week. I'm gonna call it the match of the week series. So whoever has like the better match is the one that I'm gonna put up. So you can see here, FSK already with a big advantage, 2.5 to 416. I think it's gonna come down to Lifestone, man. I think it's gonna come down to the Lifestones. You got a good rally here from Kwan Kuma on Dolomite. Going in on the Hall of Power. They have a Goresh in the garrison. Not going to be a good look for them there. And then over here, you got a Gorish Skogul taking down their Goresh. Doing a lot better. They have another Gorish Skogul in the garrison. Not looking good for them right now. Zos going in for the Swarm. But when you swarm a Kuma, you actually make the rally better. You actually make the rally better when you swarm a Kuma, because Kuma's going to be stealing that HP. Yo, Jern, what's up? Welcome in. Yep. Here we go. We got a Demon coming in for the nice swarm, and bang, just like that, Avoc takes their Hall of Blessing on the left-hand side. As you guys can see here, Avoc has a good distribution of players on the left and the right side. In the previous matchup between GG and 25IL, it seemed like GG was just mainly focused on one side and almost kind of ignored the entire left side, which is a common strategy in these type of game modes. However, if it's not working, you know, you got to see the proper adjustments. And then boom, just like that, Avoc takes another haul. 2 hauls getting captured. So now they just got to hold it down for the next minute and 20 seconds, minute and 50 seconds on that one in order to be ranking up some points. So if we look over here, so now it's 30 versus 30, even numbers now. 140 minutes over towards Avoc and 520 minutes for FSK. FSK leading in the point game, controlling 2 hauls. So it's 2 hauls to 2 hauls. The portals have opened. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of plays they make here. Check out the Hall of Nature rally. Okay, let's check this one out first. Let's check the Avoc. So their first one, Quan Kuma absolutely mop MC Sauce with the Gorsh Skogel and the Garrison. Very questionable decision there. And I mean, that's a tough. It's not even a max Garrison, bro. Damn, that's tough for FSK there. Assigning MC Sauce. No disrespect to MC Sauce. Everyone does the best they can, right? But in terms of high level, that March is not going to cut it. We got a Hall of Blessings over here as well for the initial capture. We got a Gorsh Skogel versus Gorsh Skogel. Absolutely mopped it. I mean, this is definitely better than this one, so not bad. Not bad. Another rally hitting their Tree of Courage. It looks like Alpha Deer's Quan Kuma more than likely will be taking that building down. Yeah, big Garrison diff, bro. Okay. Okay, so big. Okay, we got a Magro Danville Garrett rally. No, sir. No, sir, on that one. Magro is a Garrison hero. He got no business. Okay, you guys can see here. Avoc is doing a really nice job of staying together and working together here on the right side. They're starting to have a lot more numbers coming in on the right side. So it looks like their Cav players are focusing on this left-hand side, while their range players are focusing on the right-hand side. Okay. We got another rally attempt, both coming over here by Magro Danfell. Let's see how it's going to do. So these guys have, what, 1.3 million left in the garrison there. So it's probably going to be enough to take this down. Let's see. 11, 10, 11, 10, 11, 10. I'm calling out the normal ticks. 12, 9. So the rally is losing 12k, 43k hit damage there from Danfell. Now we're going in with the swarm coming in from Clano. Good support by Clano. Good support by Clano. More FSK support coming in. These guys need to swarm this building down in order to make sure that they continue having as many troops as possible in this Hall of Blessings. Andy coming in, Brawley coming in, everyone coming in, trying to get a piece of this pie to try to make sure they take down this hall. Okay, Brawley coming in here. Nice swarm going on. Man, that Gorsh Skogel does so much damage to all those rest of those marches. But it is very important that they try to get as many troops as possible here. We got the stone coming in 6 minutes. We got the first pet coming in, and it's going to be a Shadow Fey Drake. I think it depends on it's a Shadow, a Seraphic, or a Berserk. I think the different pet gives a different buff, I believe. We got a Archer rally trying to squeeze through here. Yeah, Archer rallies are not going to cut it in high level Roots of War matches. They're just going to get swarmed down by Cavs. We got Renegade 07 doing a little swarm check. Maybe he just gave it a little tap skis to try to see what's in there. Then he comes in and joins the... Nope, no he doesn't. He's probably already in there. Here comes Sparky. Let's see. Oh yeah, they're mowing that thing down. Sparky Brawl's looking to... FSK, interestingly enough, has a lot of Gorish Skogels in Garrison, bro. This is not Season 1 anymore. You know what I mean? This is not Season 1 anymore. That Garrison is not going to cut it. You can see, yeah, FSK is just not doing a good job right now with defending their buildings. You can see Avoc's Cav team on this left-hand side just absolutely putting in some work. I would not doubt if there's another Cav March coming in. Yeah, Leanox with another. Okay, and the stone's available in 40 seconds. FSK has a bear there. Interesting. Interesting. So Avoc has Paradox there. 30 seconds left. This is something that you're going to see from... Okay, we got Clano. Clano's a good player, man. Clano's a good player. He got an Emrys Kuma. He got an Emrys Kuma in there. Boom. People are starting to TP staff in on Avoc. Sparky Brawls is here. Sparky Brawls in here looking to make something happen. A few more Avoc players coming over the right-hand side. Getting intercepted by Omar. Great play by Omar. Utilizing the portal there to come in and block off Eternal. Great play by Omar there. Beautiful play. Love to see it. Boom. Okay, he's in. It shows the life right here. The full life. It doesn't show the buff, though, for us as spectators. You've noticed that Tata team struggle to change a decent Garrison after winning. Yeah. Yep. So, boom. FSK bringing over the bear. Wow, that is actually a really nice use of the bear. That is a really nice use of the bear. Avoc coming in with the reinforcements. People staffing in to make sure they come get this pet. Avoc currently down 4k points, but these next, boom. And then just like that, FSK is able to win the pet simply from just damaging the pet, guys. You guys saw that? Even though Avoc had the better presence there, it doesn't matter. That's what I was saying earlier about the pets, that I personally don't like the fact that it's just random. Whoever gets like the last hit hits it or like wins. So it's like, in one sense, his gun said Clano is a good player and then said he's running Emrys Kuma. I mean, listen, Kuma, Kuma is a really good, like, life stealer. You know what I mean? I personally wouldn't put it on Emrys. I would put, like, if I was running a Kuma with Cavs, I'd put it in maybe my 5th March, but definitely not with the Emrys. One of the things that I'm noticing from Clano, though, he's doing a lot of the plays around the map that are crucial for the team. So you got the FOK. So we got the stone spawning in 2 minutes, yet we have no presence from either team in the middle. Okay, usually a lot of top teams start having some good presence in the middle earlier on, 2 to 3 minutes out. We got a McLean Gorish Gogo rally coming in on the Magro Danfil. Definitely going to take that down. They're starting to close the gap a little bit. So Avoc's starting to take the lead here, 40-90 to 304. So let's look at Avoc. We got Viking at 47k, Syntheside 45k, Sparky Bloss 44k, Kyla's a Beach at 40, Alpha Deer at 39, Dolomite 39, Prep 39, Jester 33, Paradox 33, Exter at 32. Over on the Yen side, we got Ice Steel Chicken 38.6. XXK 34, Andrew 33.9, Brawley 32.5, this guy 32.5, 26.5, Rage 26, Kyler 26, FXK Kyle 26, and then Clano at 25. Okay, taking a look at the map once again. Dude, I'm telling you, bro, Avoc is just winning the rallies, bro. Straight up, it's like it was a rally diff. From the looks on the map, it looks like FSK has control of some of these areas, especially the right-hand side, a lot more than the left. Yet, they're still losing the Hall of Water. And one of the main things that I'm noticing, and that I notice from a lot of teams, when you're out there fighting in the field, it's not just about the field fighting. Okay, like, what are we doing to defend our buildings? What are we doing to reinforce our buildings? That is ultimately what ends up mattering. It doesn't matter if all these range units here are pushing everyone from Avoc back, if we're not properly supporting our buildings are the points. Our buildings are what win is the match. That's something that I always remind my players on my team. That listen, I don't care who has the most points. I don't care who has the most points. And if I see you out there being selfish, you know, going for kills when you could be supporting the buildings, that's gonna be a problem. You know what I mean? We're a team here. You got to play as a team. So you can see once again, Avoc staying nice and tight and together here on the right-hand side. Even though they have a bunch of range units, they're staying nice and compact. That way they don't get eaten up by some of the FSK players. Same thing over here, bro. Oh my God. This Hall of Power just putting work with the Kuma primary. Just absolutely eating them alive, bro. Listen, it's not bad. Listen, it's not bad that they're sitting here swarming this. But hopefully they also have a rally coming as well. Looks like they're going to be able to take that down, though. Okay, the stone is traveling. The stone is traveling, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. This is where the differences start getting made. FSK still has their bear here. Taking down the stone carrier. Down in the middle of the bridge. Let's see who has that advantage here. It's kind of halfway. I mean, their ramp is right there. They're over here. Are any of these teams utilizing flying heroes to try to get a little advantage during this side? Doesn't look like we have any flyers from either side of Avoc or FSK. I just quit at that point, though. Not really the fun to lose because you're not spending enough to stay competitive. Yeah, but it's not even about that, bro. It's not even about, you know. Listen, when it comes to Roots of War, okay, specifically, there's players that are 170, 190, 200 mil power that are not spec to be Roots of War players. That's just the way it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like one of our players, her name is Bella. She's like super low spend, yet she is starting over other players that spend substantially more than her. So it just really depends on your marches. You can see Avoc here just staying together, bro. Staying together, working together. Okay, they picked up the stone again. That stone is moving fast, bro. Holy smokes. It's a Nea Urag march. It's moving, though. Dun, 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 dun. Though, honestly, FSK are scrubbed here no matter how much they spend, set in. Just spend your money wisely and you would still do good in Roll League. Exactly. It's different specs, right? Like I said, there's some players that are spec for actual KVK and big open field fighting that wouldn't do so hot in Roots of War. Right? You can see Avoc is just starting to straight dominate on the field, bro. Straight dominating on the field. You see they're starting to catch up on the point game. 440 to 388. It's starting to travel now. And at this point, I'm sure the FSK Roll leads are starting to feel a little bit of pressure and a little bit of frustration. And as soon as the pressure and the frustration starts settling in, that's what makes the difference again in top teams. Are they going to be able to contain their composure? Are they going to be able to reset and do what they need to do to go again? Because it's not the end of the game, right? At some point as the row lead here, you're going to have to call it. You're going to have to call the try to come get this. That thing is moving, though. And he's running a Nea Urag, and it's moving pretty quick. Does he have T2s on there or something? Yeah, that might be a T2 march. I don't know, bro. That thing is moving. Okay, let's see. Exactly. Sure, I played 2 years as free-to-play, and the only awakened hero is Valen. There's no way to get new heroes awakened without spending to get new stuff and Exemplar, SVIP. City skins are reachable in 10 years. That is not true, Michael. 10 years is a bit of an exaggeration, bro. 10 years is definitely an exaggeration, and you could definitely awaken more heroes than that. You just have to stay focused, bro. Okay, so it looks like interesting. I see kind of what happened here. It looks like one of the biggest differences between Avoc and FSK during this time was Avoc fully focused all of their marches to that stone, man. As you can see, take a look around on the map. FSK has a lot more control of the field, or the building game, but Avoc had control of the actual field, because it looks like they dedicated more marches to the actual stone itself. As you can see there, with Avoc capturing the stone now, taking the lead at the 36 marker. Okay, so you can see here, once again, you guys have heard me say this before, momentum is absolutely massive when it comes to just war in general, specifically Roots of War. So Avoc now has the lead, they have momentum, and now in the back of their minds, they have it. We can do this. Okay, so as soon as you start planting that mindset, it shifts, right? You start getting even more momentum. Let's see how good Avoc carries on the momentum here. We got another pet available in 40 seconds. FSK has the first stack. It looks like Avoc, I think they might end up giving this one up. 30 seconds left. Clano's starting to run away. Oh, no. So Clano's here. See what I'm saying about Clano, guys? Look at that. He's aware. He's getting ready to block the portal play. Smart play by Clano there. No one else in sight coming this way. Obviously, in-game, Clano can't see where the blues are at, so he's kind of moving around trying to see, like, where are these guys at? Are they coming? Are they not coming? What's going on? Let's see. FSK in the point game. 703 to 140. Boom. They're going big. And if they're able... And then it looks like Clano's going to be able to take... Oh, wait. Can Dolomite come in here and steal this pet? Dolomite coming in on the left-hand side, looking to bring a big upset. Nah, nope. That pet's going down. GG. Boom. 2 stacks for FSK. 2 stacks for FSK. 2 stacks for FSK there. Boom. Now they're getting even more points. 737 a minute. They got an extra stack. What did it go up by, like 20 points or something? Or maybe it's at the end of the buff. We'll keep looking. Oh, there it is. 902. There it is. The buff came in strong. Now they're at 902 a minute, bro. Avoc is going to have to do something crazy here. Bro, is this game going to come down to life stones? This game might come down to life stones. Avoc has 3 rallies going now. It looks like Sparky Brawls is going to be able to take back that Hall of Water. Also, I mean, that's one of the biggest things that I'm noticing from Avoc is their quality of rallies. You can see here, just based off the strategy, they're using their better rally to hit their main Hall of Power, which is pretty solid. It's an interesting decision, right? That's a Roots of War leader. You got to make that decision. Okay, where do I send my better rally? Do I go for their strong Hall of Power, or do I go for the Hall of Blessings? Now, there could be 2 different mindsets when it comes to making that decision. It's like, okay, do I ensure that I take the Hall of Blessing that's going to be easier to take? Or do I put pressure on the one that's going to be harder to take with the better rally? It depends. I guess it really depends on what's happening. If they have good defense on this Hall of Power, which FSK hasn't been having good defense surrounding the Hall of Power, then maybe you keep it that way. Keep the pressure there if they're not properly defending. If they are properly defending it, maybe then you switch over and put your better rally on Hall of Blessings. You just have to keep that communication with your rally leaders there. Hi Guns, this is the first vid I see of you. You're free to play and you're playing in a season 2 1563. Your main mage. How do you think about free to play needing to unlock Gold Mushang or next in build Burt Mixtea? Kang, I think that if you have a way to get like $1? I think it might be $1 to get Mu unlocked to legendary. I think it's gonna take your account to a whole nother level, brother, to be honest. Okay, here we go. Archer rally coming in on the Tree of Courage. We got Viking here with a bunch of mage units. See, here's what I'm talking about, the individual actions, right? This guy here, if he had a little bit more awareness, he can come swarm this. He can come swarm this and help them in the defense. You know what I'm saying? But that is what I'm talking about when it comes to Roots of War. Like, individual actions of the players. See, because look, right now they're getting 80 points a minute, and they could have stopped that. They could have stopped it from happening. They would still have control of this building, and they would still have more points. But once again, it comes down to individual actions of players and then just general knowledge of what's happening. Okay, Avoc putting in crazy pressure on FSK on this right-hand side. Okay, the stone's getting ready to spawn in 2 minutes. Avoc already going over here. Is Avoc going to go crazy again for... Okay, so they're starting to close the gap between the point game. Kirito, what's up, bro? People only swarm if they are told to. See, but that's the problem, though. That's the problem with doing things only when you're told to. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should be individual actions. Because, listen, trust me, for me as a Roots of War lead, you can't always see everything that's happening, right? Top row leads can see a lot of what's happening, but you can't see everything that's happening. You know what I mean? So it really just comes down to free to play 92 mil. It's possible. It's possible. Okay, if we take a look at this Hall of Water, let's go ahead and take a look at these battle reports of how... I'm telling you, it's been a rally diff, bro. It's been a rally diff. Look at that. Boom. Rally diff. Okay, that one did decent. Boom. Rally diff. And then boom, rally diff. So Sparky brawls on this right-hand side. And what kind of setup does he have? It looks like he has the counter-attack setup. Yep, he has it all in here. It looks like he gave up the Blood Roar for Intense Coil. For this specific rally. Okay. Nice. Okay, and then coming over here to the right-hand side, we take a look at this one. It's probably gonna be another rally diff. FSK Kyle, he put a Kuma Kwan in there. It's starting to do better. It's starting to do better now they switched to the Kuma. A Valen rally? Oh my god. Freaking Clano, bro. We're giving props to Clano around the map, and then he sends a Valen rally. Brother, come on, bro. You're killing me. Okay. The Lifestone is out, and it's traveling, and who has control? Lennox has control with the ground unit again. If he had a flying unit, look at the direction that they're going. He's going the wrong way, chat. Homie is going the wrong way. If he had a flyer, he could have just flew across the top side here, bam, and just slammed it into the Hall of Nature. You already have a nice line of units here. But instead, because they don't have a flying carrier, he has to come across the bridge now. He has to come across the bridge now, going over towards a lot of FSK players. So, interesting decision there by Avoc. Can FSK capitalize on this and make it happen? Can FSK capitalize and make them suffer for it? Valen Rally is meta? For real. I think from the beginning, so he has... Yeah, no, I mean, Just Kill Him is an exception to the rule, right? You're talking about a guy that spends countless hours on just, like, min-maxing his account. On top of that, he's been in ROG for the longest. ROG's been a top kingdom for a very long time. So he's been able to get a lot of speed-ups and gems from there. Player idea, you must become a member of this channel now. Okay, and they're still fighting. Well, look, here's the thing, right? Here is a point of friction here. So, you have the pet that's coming up in 2 minutes, but you also have the stone that's coming. You're battling for the stone. You got the pets coming in 2 minutes, so it'll be interesting what they do. Got FSK coming up over here. Okay. Versus Avoc. Okay. We're still duking it out in the middle. Once again, Avoc has more field presence, bro. What is going on? 30 and 30. You can see our guy Alpha Deer in first place with 101k points with 26 minutes remaining. Just got passed up by Syntheside there. Okay. FSK really struggling, bro. I think it's gonna come down to a quality of marches here, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like it's coming down to a quality of marches. Avoc definitely has the better rally players. It looks like they have 2 Kuma or Quan Kumas maxed and the Gorish Skogul. Do we know if the counterattack is made for the new Inf pet? So far, whoa. I've never seen that hall look like that. Wait, am I smoked? I guess I don't really zoom in that much in Row League since I'm always just looking around. Have they always looked like this? I'm cooked. Okay. Anyways, here we go. Lock back in. Like I said earlier, skill and builds. It's still being contested. FSK has the Hydra on it. Here's the thing. When you have the Hydra on over the stone like this, it's just... boom, the beasts are out. The beasts are out. It looks like it's on the top side. Avoc is there this time. Looks like Avoc is going to be there this time for the pet. Boom. McLean is here with this Emrys. Probably has a speedy Emrys build. Looks like Avoc is going to be able to take that. FSK still ahead on the point game, bro. Still ahead on the point game. It's still coming down to initial capture and a stone capture. That is the thing separating FSK and Avoc right now. Avoc has to clutch up. Oh, sorry. Avoc had the stone capture. So it's an initial capture and just building game. Initial capture and just building game. Lennox obtained the Lifestone. Here comes Lennox. Avoc deciding to go down that left-hand side, like I said earlier. That was a tough angle to take. But now FSK also has this Hall of Nature. What a match. And then bang, just like that, Avoc gets their first stack for the pet. Looking to make it happen. Dun, 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 dun. Dang, a lot of viewers. League commentary is dope. Yeah, I'm practicing. Okay, just in case. Hey, I'm just saying, bro. If I get featured on the main channel for Call of Dragons, I gotta make sure that I show up doing good. Okay, here we go. We got Quan Kuma coming up for the Hall of Power, dude. You guys are gonna see again, bro. Look at this rally. I mean, it has a moon bear this time. Has it always been a moon bear? I don't know if it's always been a moon bear, but let's see. How does it do? 13, 12, 13, 12, 14, 12. So it looks like the Garrison is doing a little bit better. Gets hit for a 42k bomb. $50k from Quan. 52k from his Quan. I mean, it's like somewhat even. 41k there from his Quan, and then 44k. So it looks like the Garrison is doing a little bit more damage. Yep. Just a little bit. Yeah, see? Interesting. We'll take a look a little bit more towards the end at all the marches. So it looks like Avoc once again taking control of the field. That march is moving. Renegade is moving with a Bert Tohar dragging across the line. Where is homie going? Where is homie going? Is he just gonna hold on to it? Like, what is the play here? Oh, he realized he's going the wrong way. Rolead is yelling at him. Renegade, where are you going? Where are you going, Renegade? He's probably like, everyone relax. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. Avoc just straight dominating the field, bro. Avoc straight dominating the field. FSK still leading in the point game. Yep. This rally's still going. Your computer was messing up? I'm sure. I'm sure. We got Renegade 07 slowly but surely. Slowly but surely heading over there. FSK trying to do the best they can, but they cannot exit. As the later matches go on, as the match goes on, you can see there's more and more range units. More and more range units coming out. Renegade having fun making us panic as we were spam typing in the chat. Where are you going, Renegade? Renegade with Bird Tohar, the fastest march in the game, ladies and gentlemen. New meta, Roots of War tactics. Pick up the stone with Bert Tohar. Yes, sir. Okay, FSK still leading in the point game. We got Perpet Mobile 129, Alpha Deer 122, Synthesizer 122, Dolomite 108. I still chicken 112. Yeah, so you can see in terms of just like the slaying department, Avoc is just slaying, bro. Avoc is just slaying, but somehow, boom, and just like that, Avoc takes the lead. It's a, like, what, 300-point lead, if that. 300-point lead, if that. You can see that, bro. You can see that Avoc, during the stone phase, dedicates more players to the actual stone itself. It's an interesting decision to make. Right? I mean, that's really, like I said, it's really going to come down to the role leads and what they decide to do there. Some teams do that kind of strategy where they're like, okay, guys, screw the building, everyone to the stone. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it could be a little rough. I don't know. Knife Films, what's up? You know, Avoc players were sheeshing their pants for real. FSK still coming over here. Does Avoc just have a bunch of Cav players? Is that what it is? It's like it was like mainly like a Cav diff. Looks like FSK in the beginning started off a little stronger in terms of the Cav marches, but very quickly you can see Avoc has a little bit more Cav mains, it seems like. Devin Omar out here with archers. No, it's just you that you're a Cav main? Oh, dang. Okay. I mean, dude, they're neck and neck. 18 minutes remaining, ladies and gentlemen, and they are still neck and neck. FSK still has control of the build game. Will Avoc ever take control of the buildings? Will Avoc ever take control of the buildings or not? Here's one thing that I'm interested. Look, I'm telling you. Sparky Brawls was just terrorizing over here. Just terrorizing. Boom, Sparky Brawls just going crazy there. What else we got? Boom, they just took this one as well. Avoc just took their tree back. Avoc took their Hall of Nature back. Okay, starting to regain some building control again. I mean, I'm telling you, it's like literally like what Avoc is doing. You know what I'm saying? They like when it's time for stone, they just stop rallying and they focus everything to the stone. I don't know if that's the right move, but it's working for them. Or maybe if they continued their building pressure while at the same time, you know, going to the field, that could be different. Maybe they could have an even bigger lead. I don't know. Oh, just like that, Avoc is ahead in the point game by 5 points, which is damn near nothing. Damn near nothing. But wait, there's more. We got another pet spawning in 2 minutes and 25 seconds. 2 minutes and 25 seconds. All right. Boom. Clano doing some good defense there. That's what I'm saying. Like you can notice things like that. Clano making some individual plays like this really does make the difference. And then when you have an alliance filled with a bunch of players that can make those individual actions, Alpha Deer fighting till the last troop there. Ugh. Okay. What do we got? We got the Beast in 1 minute 45. Stone in 3 minutes 50 seconds. Which team you think will win in Row League Zone 20? Why, huh? FSK is starting to get a little bit more presence in the field over here. Avoc still coming in on the right hand side, coming in with some more pressure with the Bakshi rally. And then see what I'm saying? Individual actions. Player reinforcing the rally. That Cav player was probably looking around like, da-da-da, what's going on? Zoomed in, saw a Cav rally, joins the Cav rally. Probably going to end up taking that Tree of Healing. Devin trying to decide what he's going to do there. I personally would have swarmed the rally. Right? Him going away, I mean, it's going to make it even harder. He might as well just swarm the Cav rally with his one march. But instead, decides to come up and fight here and do some field fighting, which, like I said, those actions right there is what makes kind of like the difference, right? The difference between winning a match and not winning a match. It would have been better to zero himself, taking this rally down a little bit more. That way, by the time they send the rally to retake this, there's not as many troops. See? I Still Chicken has the right idea. I Still Chicken has the right idea. Look at that. I Still Chicken making the individual play. Okay, the Sapphire spawn FSK is on it again. Here's Kyle. Coming in with the Skogo Garesh. Probably mainly for the speed. Looks like FSK is going to get their third stack. FSK is in the lead now. Earlier, Avoc had the lead. Now FSK has it. It's coming down to 13 minutes, bro. It is a nail biter, ladies and gentlemen. What is going to happen? You can see FSK here. FSK is going to lock it in, and they're going to be able to get their third stack, bro. Boom. They get their third stack. Dang it, I can't see the buff. What, Pops? Huh? Don't worry, Pops. I'm gonna make sure you get to school on time. Yeah, Pops. Avoc definitely needs to be sending rallies nonstop. I think so, but I mean, at the end of the day, like, they're winning this because of the stones. You know what I mean? I would say a mixture, right? Because there is times that Avoc does take control. So look, looks like they switched to a proper garrison here for Avoc, and they're reinforcing in here. Nice. Nice. Cujo, though, coming in to make the individual play as well to go into that rally. However, who do they have here? They got a Magro. Boom, that's Magro. They got a Magro Danfell garrison. So proper garrison this time, instead of the rally just being there. Avoc still getting great pressure out on the field. Yeah. Oh, Lifestone is up. Lifestone is up. However, Avoc is putting amazing pressure in the middle here. Avoc putting amazing pressure in the middle. Lifestone has appeared. Here we go. J4 Dama looking to make it happen for his team. I'm telling you, bro, Avoc is playing the game on hard mode, bro. They are playing the game on hard mode, walking these stones without a flyer march. Here we go. Boom. FSK takes the Hall of Blessing back. FSK starting to... That one successfully defended it. Let's see. Point game. 333. Avoc ahead right now in the point game. Avoc ahead in the point game right now. Big W. Big W. Yeah, I don't know what this guy's doing with the Magro Goresh, bro. With the Magro Goresh. I Steel Chicken once again making those individual plays to help FSK get ahead. Going for the swarm. Going for the swarm. Beautiful plays. FSK Kyle with a Urag Theodore rally. Questionable. But I won't diss it because I've never tried it. Maybe it's cracked. I don't know. Just tanky as hell, maybe. If it gets swarmed down. It's the only thing I could think of. Okay, it's traveling again. It's going, it's going. Is this going to be the last stone capture of the game? Is this what ultimately ends up winning them the match? I think so. I think this is going to be the 4,000 bomb. Just wait, there's always more. Here we go, and bang! 4K, 28.3 to 23.9, and FSK is leading in the building game. Man, I can't wait to see what the last bit of this is. Let's go ahead and skip forward 5 minutes. Let's see. 29 to 26. 29 at 26, 5 minutes left, and Avoc ahead in the point game. It looks like they're going to be able to secure it there. Skip ahead a little bit more. 2 minutes left. They're just going ham, dude. They are just going absolutely ham. Okay, so my observations of what happened. Okay, number one, Avoc had the better field control overall. Avoc had a better field control, but I think the main contributing factor is going to be in, one, the stone captures. That's the main contributing factor. Two, the rally diff, man. Avoc just had better rally leaders. Avoc just had better rally leaders. I don't think I saw Kyle rally once. And I would imagine that he has Kuma Kwan awakened. You know what I mean? I would imagine he had Kuma Kwan awakened. Take me to the new dimension. Wasn't his Kuma Garrison in the building? Yeah, he actually, I think he actually probably is the Garrison lead here. Oh, I think he ended up switching to garrisoning here. Yeah, it started doing better. He switches. Sometimes it's Dolomite. Mainly it's Dolomite. I think Kyle was just backup. And then boom, just like that, Avoc gets another one. Avoc gets another pet stack. So 2 pet stacks to 3. 30 seconds remaining. 30 seconds remaining. Perp Mobile at 208. Alpha Deer 199. Syntheside 190. Steel Chicken 177. Yeah. This what a match, bro. What a match. 10 seconds. Avoc is probably hyped. Hyped. They're like, we just took out FSK, baby. How much power diff? FSK had more power, technically. Boom. Avoc, AD Victorium victory. GG. GG to all the Avoc players, man. You guys did absolutely amazing. And we got the MVP here from Avoc. Perped Mobile. Okay. Server 226 at 211,000 points. GG. I might end up posting it on YouTube as a match of the week. We'll do like, I might just start the series now, bro. And just cut this from YouTube and just slap it in there. Match of the week series. Okay. All right. Here we go. So, AD Victorium versus FSK. Lifestone points. 10,000 points for Avoc. They captured 3 Livestones. Occupation points. FSK won the occupation points, but lost the Livestone. So, ultimately, it came down to Avoc switching all their focus. They stopped rallying completely and then focused up on the actual stone itself. Interesting. Okay. Gathering points 106 to 151. Total kills. Look at that. 71.3 million total kills for AD Victorium. 54.7 kills for Forsaken. They got slayed, my boy. They got slayed, my boy. GG. GG. Okay. The next matchup that we have, our final matchup that we have, is 25IL versus 25S or SS 25SW or something like that. Schedule. What match is where's 25IL at? I think they were towards the end over here. Yo, Kisker, thank you for the sub, bro. NXW, beat that. Where's the? Oh, it's 30. Okay, not 25IL. The Tiny's Alliance. Want to see the mail I got from FSK after the match? Hell yeah, send it, bro. What'd you get? I versus 21SW and X versus what division is that? Oh, here's this one right here. Okay. So we got Illuminati 3. This is Tiny's Alliance 3.8 billion versus 3.6 and they lost, bro. Yikes. Okay, let's check it out. 21SW, the Southern Wolves. The Southern Wolves. Let's see what we get here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we get. We're going to mainly look at the beginning. We're going to mainly look at the start, see how that's going, and then kind of go from there. FSK definitely has been forsaken. Did they choose that name? Name have effects. Sheesh. Okay. On the 21SW side, we got Pumpkin, AAA, Guardian Angel, I'm Not Zuyin, Ghostly, another 555 player, Nuva, Don Kui, Primo, Your Cristiano, Deep Sea, Yiwi, Monk, Nafan, Truthan, Mr. Sky, Apagos, Badina, KMT, Envy, Thun, Thane, Tuni Kwong, Philip. It looks like they're like a Asian alliance, 21SW. Unless, you know, some players just kind of choose like some Asian names. So it could also be that. They're missing a few of their players. These guys are pretty much stacked over here. Ruck here, Squidge, Nina, Best Beast, next. There's Tiny. Killer K, Elementalor, Quiddy, Solimar, Yoda, Mr. Kazin, Reggie, not sure how to say that, Barbie, Silly Sausage, Angel of Death, J-Mart, The Flip. My name's Jeff. I had to chat. Officer Clano, Raz, Brenda Broken, Riley, Nika, and then Blackheart 147. What do we got? Okay, there's Zazerk. 45 seconds remaining. You sent it to me in Discord? They're gonna report Avoc for cheating for playing better? Let's see. FSK said this. Was a nice match with you. The first one in this league because other were just hiding in their home. So congratulations. Some of us were drunk. So I am, LOL. But it was a nice match. Others were boring in the south of the map. Just was standing there with my imp. So thank you for the nice match. And we will see you in the battlefield one day. I hope. And crush you. Okay.
All is ready. The forest's fate is in their hands.
Okay, here we go. Let's see the initial. I always like seeing the people's initial plays. Like, what are they doing? What are their initial plays looking like? Okay, boom. They got a flying chicken that just came up and touched that Hall of Power. Looks like they're all... Oh, okay. What do we got here? Looks like they're rushing to it. We got Ken's Barbie wrapped over to the Tree of Healing. Off the ripsy, you can see 21SW is booking it. 21SW is booking it. Straight booking it. There they go. They got their Hall of Power there. And then on the right-hand side, looks like Officer Clano is going to come over here to the right-hand side. Okay. They got a rally going out. They got a archer rally. They got a tank rally. What other kind of rally they got over here? They got a cav rally on the left side. Okay. First engagement there by Ken's Barbie. Interesting. This interesting fight to take on there. Clearly outnumbered instead of waiting for their teammates. One of the things that I'm noticing already from Illuminati is they're just kind of... They're not really sticking together, right? These tanks are coming out here with no range support. They're essentially just dying for no reason right now. Okay, nice little clash over here on the right-hand side, getting controlled by 21SW. The fact that none of these halls are taken yet is very interesting. Very, very interesting from both sides, to be honest. What's up, Ray Godlike? Cringe Grumpy. We got double rallies coming out. We got a Kuma Quan coming out. We got a Quan Kuma. Double rallies coming out. Coming in to put some pressure in on the left side. Okay, so they went with the rally. They went with the rally on the power. Hall of Power instead of just taking it. Okay. Yoda coming in to rally the Hall of Blessings on the left side. We got two rallies coming over here. However, 21SW doing a really good job to block that rally from coming in. Okay, so now we got... Why do people... Okay, so they rallied it with Magro Danfell to just put the Garrison in there is what I'm guessing. Here we go. We got a Quan Kuma focus in on hitting 21 SW against a Mag's A. How's that gonna do? Boom. Looks like Mag's A is cooking it. Kind of even, but here comes Sazrek. Okay, so it looks like Illuminati has the first initial captures. Looks like Illuminati has the first initial captures for the most part. So, actually, they still have a minute 30 on this one. They got a rally, a Kuma Kwan rally hitting their Magro. Okay. 21 SW has crazy field presence on the left side, and Illuminati has better field presence on the right hand side. So it looks like 21 SW is focusing on the strong side first. We got 3 rallies simultaneously hitting here. Looks like that one is a little bit even. Looks like that one's gonna lose to the Magze Garrison. What else we got here? Looks like Yoda with the Gorish Danfil rallying the Hall of Blessings with the Moon Bear. Isn't it better to rally with Quan Kuma? Yeah. Or are they doing this so the talents of Quan remain instead of... Yeah, I think people that are rallying with like a Kuma Quan are doing it for that purpose. I don't think that's the best strategy, but hey. Strategy is strategy at the end of the day. They are able to take this Hall of Power. That is huge. So Illuminati starting off really strong with their rallies on buildings. However, the field presence looks like 21 SW owns it. Let's go take a look. Also, Illuminati is missing a player. That is huge, bro. That is crazy, and they're still up on the points. Okay, we got the first teleports activated. I'm not sure where that guy's going. Okay. Here we go. 21 SW doing a really good job locking in the left-hand side, not allowing Illuminati to come out the left. Let's see, the Gorish Danfil got absolutely cooked. Fried. Let's take a look at this rally here. We got a Quan Kuma just absolutely murdering the people trying to go against them. So Quan Kuma from next absolutely fried that thing with Roxy. Look at that girl. That is a vicious girl, chat. That is a vicious girl. 3-starred everything, full fierce attack build. Wow. That's going to be interesting to see what kind of, like, what is 21 SW going to do to try to counter that rally, because that is a disgusting rally. Holy. That must have been annoying to deal with all game. Over here, Illuminati was able to successfully defend with a Magze versus a Quan Kuma. Quan Kuma was able to do better. However, it looks like the Magze garrison building was able to properly hold. So, I mean, that proves that Magze can't hold off a Quan Kuma. And then on this left-hand side, we had Yoda rallying with the Gorish Danfil that got absolutely destroyed by Magro Danfil. What was the difference there? Wow. I mean, he has a really good pet also. And he has a Bruin Bear. He has a Magro Danfil with a Bruin Bear. Hello? I've never seen that, but that pet is disgusting, bro. That pet is disgusting. It doesn't have a fatal bite. It just has an angry roar. And yeah, obviously an artifact diff. I'm not sure. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so then we go to the point game. We got Illuminati with the 520 to 150. Yeah, bro, another game that's going to come down to... it's going to come down to the stone. So let's go ahead and... let's go 130. Boom. So... I'm trying to scoot it to where the stone comes out. Okay, so the stone in a minute 30. So here we go. Illuminati coming over towards the middle. Illuminati still with... okay, so now they're losing the point game. Now they're losing... How are they losing the point game? Oh, they probably just took it back. Oh, no, now they're winning. 560 to 488. Can Illuminati secure this? It looks like 20... Like I said, it looks like 21SW was keeping majority of the plan. Let's see here. Yep. Successfully defending against the Angel of Death with the Kuma primary. Yeah, I mean, Illuminati looks stronger in terms of some of these buildings. Oh, they're sending a Cav rally on it with Theodore primary. Oh my god. Apagos, Emerus, Urag rally going out. We got a... Yeah, I mean, that's not a rally. Dude, that's just not a rally hero, bro. GG. These reports make me confused to analyze the heroes. I mean, there's just so many different things that go into it, right? That's why before you make a final decision of what you want, you got to be able to just look at a bunch of different reports, not just one. So you can see here 21SW ended up taking the first pet. They got the first pet stack. Illuminati finally has 30 players. The stone spawns in 2 seconds.
The life stone is here.
Game costing mistakes, yeah. I mean, 21SW ends up winning. Okay. All right. Yeah, it looks like 21 is, dude, it's gonna come down to the freaking live stones, it seems like, bro. It looks like it's gonna come down to the live stones here. You know what's crazy? I think out of this group, I had GDW making it out. I had GDW making it out of this group, but 21SW is looking pretty good. I mean, Illuminati looks good too. But their field presence is just not there. It's just the quality of marches, bro. It's just the quality of marches, it seems like. The match decide point, the last stone. And 25 barely make it with like 1 HP. Oh, damn. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get to that. We'll definitely like skip through. Live stones are crazy swaying points, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong though. Occupation points are also insane. Oh, look at the swarm there from Illuminati. They're like swarming. I can imagine Tiny swarming. Storm the fucking building. That thing is doing, dude. Kuma does so good getting swarmed, man. You think Lifestone is something that is hurting ROW, or is it fine? No, I think it's fine. No, I like the Lifestone mechanic. Okay, Killer K. Coming in with a staff play. Some more eye players coming in on the right side. Looking to cut them off. Bum 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 bum. Oh my god, Illuminati looking to block it down. I mean, the options that 21SW has over here is the Tree of Healing. So they got to go all the way across in here. They got to go all the way across in here. As you can see here, Illuminati continues to put on the pressure with rallies regardless of fighting for the stone or not. Mommy Saber, what's up? Go ahead, Pumps. (21SW). How old is 21SW? I know Illuminati was created by Tiny. Tiny's crew. Bang. Boom. Lifestyle makes the match more exciting, more intense. What? Already? Okay, 1 second, chat. Be right back. I'll let you guys watch the Livestone Cohen. More staff plays coming in from Riley. Yeah, looks like 21SW is going to take that next one, bro. Yes, contested. They're trying to pick it up. 21SW is trying to pick it up. Illuminati doing everything they can. They also have a rally coming in from Nika. And they're also swarming down the building. Oh my god. They're swarming down the building that has a Mag's A in it with the Kavskis. Oh my god, this is getting interesting here. Ken's Barbie there putting in work. 21SW definitely still has more presence here by a long shot. But Illuminati not making it easy for them either. Illuminati not making it easy for them either. Look at 21. Me and you guys have a win in your Road League match. You guys are in the final. Nice, Mommy Saber. Nice. Boom. And just like that, the match is a little bit closer. 21SW closing the distance there. We do have a pet available in 1 minute. You can see Illuminati is already on it. Then swarming the garrison lost them the stone point. No, not necessarily. They were gonna lose it. They're gonna lose it regardless, I feel like. If they would have took the building, it would have gave them a little bit more time to fight for it. Those 4 Cavs that were there were not gonna take out all those units that were there. Going around these walls. We got a pet spawning in 30 seconds. Look at the 21 division we won against 2 BT. Is it what? Is that BTX's second team? Nice. Congrats. Congrats. Awesome. Okay, we got a few more rallies coming out. We got another Kuma Kwan coming out. This Hall of Nature is having a rough time, dude. The beasts are out. The beasts are out. That's going to be an easy capture for Illuminati. Easy capture for Illuminati unless a random 21SW player comes out, which I doubt. They will have a lot more coming out. And bang, just like that, Illuminati takes the first, or takes another, it takes a mark. 12K to 11.3K. 21SW going for the swarm on this Gorish Danfield. Gorish Danfield, not the greatest garrison, right? So, but it might be. Oh, never mind. Damn, that went down fast. Now you can just see, bro. 21SW just has more field presence. Oh, here we go with the next rally. That next rally is nasty, boy. They're gonna not nah. That Theodore ain't gonna cut it. It ain't gonna cut it, bro. I can't wait to see these reports again. Okay, boom. Battle reports. Step by step. Look at all this AoE damage, bro. Look at all this AoE damage from the Quan Kuma. Yikes. And then here's versus the actual Garrison. Look at that. Literally almost a 1-for-3 trade with Roxy, bro, from Nex. Jesus, bro. That is pretty cracked. That is pretty cracked. I mean, I get them trying to do like a Theodore, Lee, or Lei kind of Garrison, but at what point do you switch it, bro? You know what I'm saying? For 21 SW. Like, if you're the Garrison lead of that building and you're looking at this, you might want to communicate that with the actual row lead. Like, hey, we are getting wrecked over here. We need a new Garrison lead. You know what I mean? Because that's going to be constantly doing some pressure there. Okay, we got the next stone in 4 minutes. Okay, 9 seconds till the stone comes out. It's still 21 SW has control of the buildings at 640 to 304. Lifestone has appeared. Here we go. Here we go. Can 21 SW collect another stone? Can they make it happen? Killer K looks like he's kind of getting beat up over here. We'll take a look at the reports right now. You don't think even Lei can deal with the G4 infantry? Doesn't seem that way. That Quan 25% skill damage reduction from 3rd skill is hella OP. Yep. Yep. Looks like it's going to be a successful defense there for 21 SW. Nice. Boom. They're able to get their Tree of Courage back. Get some more attack damage. They got their Hall of Nature back. That's going to help them get up there in the point game. Look at the points, bro. 26 minutes remaining. 14. Like, that's crazy, dude. Maybe the G4 mages, but not the current ones. That's going to be crazy, dude. With the new mages coming out, like, it's going to be interesting to see if any of the teams are going to try to go with that Garrison for Roots of War. That'd be wild. That would be wild to see how good that does. Yeah, the stone's still smack in the middle, bro. Smack in the middle. Illuminati starting to close in the gap there with the point game. Only down by maybe like 22 points. Roughly. 32. Gunsmith. The Leia doesn't have an awakening. Lol. Guns, the new lava manticore spits lava to basically constantly damage to the garrison. Interesting. Damage over time effect. New mages seem designed as garrison anti-swarm. You think so? Guns, do you speed up to unlock T5 Celestials or save them to promote more of them? It's about 65 days, 40% of your total speed ups. If you could, bro, I would say be patient and then use your speed ups to promote them instead of unlocking. That's what I would recommend, personally. Don't think I will ever reach the buildings in high tier row though. What do you mean? Okay, let's take a look at this. Oh, they're still going over here. They got a battle accelerated. I've never seen that in Row. I've never seen that in Row. New pet available. Illuminati on it again. Illuminati on it again. Okay, 21 SW. Looks like they're going to secure this. However, Illuminati has this Hall of Power. It's about to get interesting over here, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Yeah, so battle acceleration and happens, I think it's every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes, and then a boost happens. Boom, just like that, Illuminati takes the second pet boost. So they'll be getting a temporary boost. Bro, there is a lot. I mean, they're swarming it down, but it's next in there with that ridiculous Moon Bear, bro. Just punching holes into marches every time the Moon Bear procs. This row setup is all about the pet buffs? No. It's not all about the pet buffs. The pet buffs are a major contributor, but I wouldn't say it's all about the pet buffs. They're trying to... Okay, boom. They got the building now. Guardian Angel coming in. Bang. Wait, did he get it? Oh, he hasn't got it yet. I was like, wait, what? I wonder if Mozrog with max Counter-Strike build would be best. It would eat all of... It would be eating all of them there. Yeah. Oh, baby, it's a triple. Look, one of the things with 21SW, they gotta understand that they need to kill that Hydra, bro. There's so many players trying to pick up the stone. Boom. Captured it. Captured it. Alright. Okay, so next stone up in a minute. Let's go take a look at this. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Look at this. Killer K, at least from what it looks like, it has not been doing the greatest over here. Look at that. 274 to 100. What is happening? Pet diff? That's tough, dude. That's tough. How do you, I don't understand how Killer K has both of them awakened already, but has this pet. Like, what? It's a big pet diff over here on this building, bro. Massive pet diff. Let's see, did they switch the pets here? No. Could be reinforcements, could be a few different things. Okay, looks like they ended up switching it. So now they have a little bit better of a garrison in there after they take it. So yeah, their garrison's doing a little bit better. They did a Gorish Skogel rally. Magro Danfil looks like it's doing pretty good. Okay, the beast appeared. Looks like 25, or it looks like Illuminati is on it. Looks like Illuminati is on it. Wait, oh, wait. Are we going to get an upset? Are we going to get an upset here? Coming in, and Ken Barbie. Oh, unyielding rush to hit the pet. No, Lovey. Just keep hitting the pet. Keep hitting the pet, Lovey. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, now another Barch is hitting it. Who is it gonna give it to? Is it gonna be Illuminati or 21SW? What is gonna happen? No one knows. It's random. You got a crazy new roll for the Golden Rock 8 slot? Oh my god, you're lucky. And then, oh, 21SW with the steal. 21SW with the steal, ladies and gentlemen. Sheesh. They're still duking it out here. We got the dragons going. The dragons are going absolutely ham. People are TP staffing in like holy smokes. Don't let Am fly to you guys. Free to play? What man said he's free to play? What man he said he's free to play? Alright, here we go. Illuminati trying to make it happen. If Illuminati captures this stone, it's GG. How's the point game looking? And they're winning in the point game. Bro. Did they choke? Did it come down to a choke? This guy's just terrorizing them, bro. That looks like they probably garrisoned it this time. Bum, dun, 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 dun. Look at the stone carrier this time, like 10% HP, alive, and 8 hits by the dragon plus a charge cav. Wow, okay. Let's scoot it forward a bit. It's still in the middle. Let's scoot it forward a bit more. Let's see, is it finally moving? It's traveling. All right, here we go. And it's moving. Okay, let's go a little bit back. Okay. A little bit more. All right. Okay, so, and it's getting hit by the dragon. The dragon is smacking it. The dragon is smacking it, and here comes a dragon burst. Brrr, still alive. Oh my god, it is going down to the last wire. It's going down to the last wire. It's still moving. No one can stop him. He's a runner. He's a track star. Okay, nice block there by Dr. Noob. Nice block by Dr. Noob, making it happen. Boom! That dragon's like, what the hell? He's not dying. How is he not dying? You know, Tiny's like, dragon, hit the damn carrier. Oh no, there it is. Nice wall there by 21SW. Nice wall there by 21SW. And he's Ferrando emoting on him. He's Ferrando emoting on him. Oh no. Illuminati looks like they have a little bit more people in the field, but it doesn't matter because they have them blocked. Here comes a cav rush. Oh no, that's 21SWs. If this dragon can kill it. How has the dragon not killed it yet? No. Oh, the flying chicken coming out of nowhere trying to make a play. Squid's trying to take him down, and he's still alive. He's still alive. Oh my god. 21SW looking to make in this winning point of the stone. And he Ferrando emotes on his way in. Sheesh. Bang. 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 Wow. Wow. Okay, scoot it forward. Yeah, GG. GG. That's confirmation that G4 infantry are OP. If anyone had any doubts, I don't think anyone. I mean, I guess there's some people that still have doubts. But look at that, bro. Next coming in again, and just like that, our guy Tiny's heart broken. Broken. $15, $14, $13, $12, $11, $10, $9, $8, $7, $6, $5, $4, $3, $2, $1.
History has been made. The sons of starlight take the crown. Glory to Yale.
GG to 21SW. Southern Wolves victory over Illuminati, ladies and gentlemen. Now we the MVP here from 21SW, I am Mock. 202k score from the Southern Wolves, going ham with Mr. Lee himself, or LSY I call him nowadays. Okay, let's see what happened. Southern Wolves once again lifestone control. Occupation points went to Illuminati, 24.8. And then 21SW, 23.5. Illuminati had a few little points there for gathering. Total kills was neck and neck. Ultimately, though, 21SW won it. 69.5 kills to their 63.3. Lifestone captured 3. That's tough, dude. That is tough. GG to 21SW. Damn. Damn. Those guys made it happen. Okay, guys. That's going to be it for the stream. I got to take my son to school, so that's really why I'm ending it. If not, I would have watched the X versus SCW or SC or SCL. I would have watched it as well. But that's going to be it for today, guys. If you guys enjoyed the commentary, please let me know by dropping a like on the video. I mean, judging by the fact that we have 141 people, it seems like you guys enjoyed the commentary content. So I'm definitely going to keep it going, guys. So like I said, I feed off of you guys, or whatever you guys show support towards. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to continue the commentaries going. Yeah. Drop a like on the video, guys. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel and don't want to miss out on more coverage for the Roots Award League and other stuff as well, right? But specifically the commentary stuff. Maybe next time I'll invite a guest to come help me kind of like, co-cast. Let me know what you guys think of that idea, and we'll just kind of go over everything. So with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for the stream. Peace, y'all. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Okay, hold on. I show shameless plug coming in. Shameless plug coming in. Some of you guys may have seen my video already. It's at 5.9k views right now. If you haven't seen the G4 leaks, guys, for the mages, go check out that video I dropped, like a day or two ago. And it has all the leaks with the upcoming updates. We're looking at the G4 mages, the artifacts, the pets, the skills, and all kinds of other leaks coming in with the patch, guys. Make sure you guys check that video out. It's a really good watch, okay? All right, guys. Peace. Take it easy.